Hi, this is Ashley Squires, and this is my report over the Andrews Company from the Capism simulation, and I will be discussing rounds 1, 2, 5, and 6. Overview. Our company, Andrews, started out in the simulation well and was competitive in rounds 1 and 2 and experienced a decline in round 3. Our management team had entered our decisions into the Capism spreadsheet and saved and submitted our decisions to file, but unfortunately they did not save, and this caused our decisions to reset from the decisions that were entered in round 2. Because of this, our company suffered a huge loss and even had to take an emergency loan. Rounds 4 through 8 had increasing profits and finished the simulation with a net profit of $19 million. Round 1. In round 1, our management team decided to move aft in Agape to the traditional segment. We moved Apel and Acre to the low-end segment, moved Atom to the high-end segment. Our sales for this round actually decreased by $3.4 million from round 0, or from the start of the simulation. Our ROE in round 0 was 8.7% at the start of the simulation, and at the end of round 1 had decreased to negative 0.03%. Our EBIT at the start of the simulation was $11,996,000, and it had decreased to $3,992,000. Round 2. We entered decisions for aft and Agape to move the products closer to the traditional segment. For Apel, our company changed the position to the low-end segment to be more competitive for round 2. No changes were implemented to the Acre product. For Atom, we made decisions to be in the ideal spot to stay competitive in the high-end segment. Our sales increased by $4 million from round 1. Our ROE, return on equity, decreased from negative 0.3 in round 1 to negative 3.7 at the end of round 2. Our EBIT decreased from $3,992,000 in round 1 to $1,256,000 in round 2. Round 5. Because of the loss that our company experienced in round 3, at the start of round 4, we decided to liquidate the Aft and Atom products. And so for round 5, for Able and Acre, the research and development decisions remained the same from the previous round, round 4, and stayed in the low-end segment. Agape was moved to the ideal spot for the traditional segment, and we also expanded the plant capacity and funded this decision by issuing a new bond. To achieve 100% customer awareness and customer accessibility, we increased the promotion and sales budget. And from round 4 to round 5, we ended the year with a profit of $1.5 million. Our EBIT decreased from $6,449,000 in round 4 to $5,511,000 in round 5. Our ROE decreased from 3.1% to 2.2%, and our sales actually decreased from $98,320,000 to $91,644,000. Round 6. For Able and Acre, new decisions were made in research and development so the products could stay in the low end to become a market share leader. We made changes to the Agape product to the ideal spot for the traditional segment. We also increased able and acre automation by 1 point and increased the automation for agape by 2 points, and we did this to decrease the labor cost. To pay for the new automation adjustments, we issued a long-term bond. Return on equity actually increased from 2.2% to 9.8%. Our EBIT increased from $5,511,000 to $12,956,000, and our sales increased from $91,644,000 to $140,615,000. Management concept. The management concept that I tried to focus on for the Andrews Company was benchmarking. The definition of benchmarking is the analytical tool used to determine whether a firm's value chain activities are competitive compared to rivals and therefore conducive to winning in the marketplace. Benchmarking entails measuring cost of value chain activities across an industry to determine the best practices among competing companies for the purpose of duplicating or improving upon those best decisions. By looking at our competition and looking at the results that were posted in the capstone for each round, this helped the management team of Andrews to see what areas that our competition excelled in and what adjustments and areas we could implement changes for the upcoming rounds. Aha moment. My aha moment in this simulation was realizing how the TQM investments decreased the cost. The areas where I noticed that these investments decreased the cost for the Andrews Company was administration costs, labor, and materials. HR decisions. I also had an aha moment for the HR decisions. The HR decisions that we made for training hours and recruitment decreased the overall employee turnover rate for our company. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a good day.